and welcome to SUNY Broome Up Front. I'm your host, Claire Tresoris. Today we will be playing a game of intergenerational trivia to prove once and for all which age group is the smartest. Joining us today, all the way from the distant land of Johnson City, we have Rufus McFlint. Also joining us today, all the way from the Binghamton University campus, Zoha Khan. Thank you. How are you guys today?
Very well, thank you.
Doing pretty good. Great. So tell me, how old are you?
I am 55 years old.
55.
I'm 19.
Okay, pretty close, no difference. So, what generation would you consider yourself to be a part of?
Quintessentially Generation X.
I was born just like at the end of the millennial line and beginning of Gen Z, so like I'm in between there.
So right before the ruin?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. What year did you start school?
1984.
Before college?
College, yeah.
I started college in 2020.
Okay, you like it so far?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. I mean, I didn't have a proper freshman year, but that's no big deal.
Okay, yeah. Do you feel like you got a decent education growing up?
Adequate, but not excellent. Sort of good enough.
Yeah, public school education. It did what it needed to do, but there's definitely some gaps in like education. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you.
I feel like they got a better. Their generation got a better education. Like the school system's trying harder than it used to.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. It's good to hear. So, what did you do with your education, and what do you plan to do with yours?
Well, when I earned my master's in information science, the economy had just crashed and the jobs I thought I was going to get disappeared. And then now I've pretty much forgotten everything about that.
Yeah, so I'm currently a sophomore attending Binghamton University, so the highest level of education is a high school degree, and that's not getting me anywhere anytime soon, unfortunately. So I'm pursuing a bachelor's in business administration with a concentration in marketing.
Solid. Okay. Stay tuned for intergenerational trivia with us, Rufus and Zoa, after this short break.
Every year, comic book stores all around the country host Free Comic Book Day. Locally, Sangaran and Vestal does everything they can to make it a special event for comic book lovers in the area.
We have people lining up 2 hours before we open usually. People dressed in costume with their kids, the whole throng of their family usually, just like ready to go. And it's just insanity for about, 5 hours or so.
Free Comic Book Day is Sangaran's biggest event of the year. All of the chaos during the day truly shows the power of comics.
It's a relatively new concept, but it blew up. It's just every comic book store does it, and they always get a great turnout. Like I said, it's easily our biggest event of the year here, and just, it's great. I love it, personally. How can you not love free comic books?
This is an opportunity for kids who have never owned a comic book to discover a potential new favorite form of media.
That are into superheroes, and maybe they haven't had a comic book before, but they'll definitely leave with one.
The store is lined with thousands of comic books. Each one has the potential to be a new fan's first, or a veteran's new favorite.
It is wall to wall in here, so we have to move a lot of stuff, and we have to set up a lot of other things, and it's a whole thing. But it's worth it. It's one of the best days of the year. It's like Christmas, but with comic books. No, Halloween, but also with comic books.
For Broome Up Front, this is Kippy Hallett signing off.
Welcome back to SUNY Broome Up Front. Today we are going to be playing a game of intergenerational trivia. Here are the rules. I will ask the contestants a question, and they have 10 seconds to write their answers down on their whiteboards. At the end of 10 seconds, the contestants will reveal their answers. 1 point will be awarded for each right answer. Our contestants are representing their respective generations. Whoever wins will be proving that their generation is the smartest. Let's get started. Question number 1. What is the mitochondria? Good job, Zoha. The correct answer is the powerhouse of the cell. Question number 2. What is the scientific name for human beings? You are both correct. The answer is Homo sapiens. Next question. What is an Oedipus complex? Time's up. I'll give you both the point. In Freudian theory, unconscious sexual desire for the parent of the opposite sex.
All my homies hate Freud.
Next question. How many gods are there in the Greek pantheon? Oh, sorry. The correct answer is 12.
Dang.
Can I get a point for being closest?
I got 11.
Oh,
I
you
was
got
closer.
11. You were closest.
Next question. Who painted the Guernica?
Who painted what?
The Guernica.
The Guernica.
Guernica?
I think so.
Guernica, sorry.
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Sorry. Yo, you got it, Rufus. Pablo Picasso. Next question. What is an ecosystem? Almost. A biological community of interacting organisms and their physical environment. We'll give you both. Next question. What is the equation for mass? Time's up.
The bottom one.
I think so. Mass equals volume times density.
Oh, almost. I was thinking mass times accelerator.
Okay. And that's all the questions we have. And with that, let's go to our final tally. Our winner is Zoha.
Thank you. Thank you.
With this very unscientific test, you've proved your generation to be the smartest. Thank you for joining us for this edition of SUNY Broome Up Front. Stay safe out there.